What is happening, party people? This is 3G Geek and welcome to my channel and to this video specifically. Today we are going to be reviewing The Surge, the game that was released alongside Conan Exiles for the free games this month from PlayStation Plus. And with that being said, let's jump right into it. So, for those of you wondering, yes, I am back in a hoodie, but it can't decide what the actual temperature is around here. It fluctuates rapidly, and I kind of hate it. But, getting back to the main point of this video, the review of The Surge. So, first thing I have to say is you will hear me compare it a lot to the Dark Souls-esque games. Now, it is similar in gameplay, like the style of gaming and all that good stuff, but in terms of like the actual setting, it is drastically different from Skyrim. Or not, well, not Skyrim, from Dark Souls. Dark Souls is, as you may or may not know, like a more fantasy type world with knights and archers and like all that kind of stuff. This is a more futuristic, like robots and exosuits and that kind of thing. And it also seems a bit post-apocalyptic. I haven't quite gotten too far into the story yet, but like it seems as though some of the people that you are fighting are like these zombies in exosuits, which is kind of a terrifying thought, but don't really know what's going on yet. Besides the point, as I mentioned earlier, the gameplay is similar to Dark Souls, where you have to time out your attacks and you have a certain amount of stamina and health and the ability to regenerate health, and you gain scraps of metal and just pieces, parts from defeated enemies and all of that good stuff. So the gameplay is very Dark Souls-esque. You even lose all of your metal shards when you die, and you can go and retrieve them in a set amount of time instead of just having to go and retrieve them, which is an interesting layer, which I would be curious as to why they chose a timed response as opposed to just kind of letting it sit there. But besides the point, really the Dark Souls comparisons don't stop there. The world is kind of open, and it is, again, much like Dark Souls, where there are multiple paths just to kind of get back to the same place. You have to navigate your way through one way, and then you can open up doors or open something to be able to access and get back to the main area that you were in before. So again, very much like Dark Souls in that sense as well. But one thing that is not like Dark Souls for this game specifically is that it is a bright and colorful game. And it is a game that is smooth, and it's not as refined as the Dark Souls games, especially Dark Souls 3, but that could either be a conscious design decision, or maybe it's just because it was this developer's first attempt at a game like this. And another way that it is very similar to Dark Souls, it has the same level of frustration as Dark Souls does. So realistically, my thoughts and opinions about the game, it is a very good game, and I am very curious to see what exactly has happened. It seems as though the machines have kind of taken over, but again, there's kind of the weird exosuit zombie people, which I don't really know what's going on with that either. So I might keep playing it, but depending on the level of frustration that I get from the game, I might just have to call it quits because I never actually finished Dark Souls 3. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The gameplay is amazing, and it was a lot of fun, and it's very mobile and very fun to play and very engaging. And if you want to see some specific gameplay of the game itself, I will link that down in the description below. It is me playing. It is about 40 minutes long. I know it's a lot to get through, but if you hang in there, you will see my full first impressions of the game, and you will have a better understanding of where I am coming from in terms of my perception of this game. And so realistically, I think this would be worth downloading. If you're kind of low on different games that you're looking to play, this would be a good one to download, and I think it would be worth your time. And speaking of time, that is all we have for this video specifically, so I'm going to wrap this up. If you like this video, please remember to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps me out in trying to gauge what you like and what you don't like and all of that good jazz. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. I will be down there talking to you guys as much as I can. If you have any just generic things, not even about this video specifically. I'm even open to talking about anything like that. I'm a very open guy and will try to respond as quickly as possible. If you like my face and you like seeing it consistently, remember to hit subscribe and remember to ring that little bell so you know when I post new videos and when I stream and all of that good stuff. And also, just as a reminder, I am on a good chunk of social media platforms. I am on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, so feel free to hit me up on there as well and follow me and like that stuff and all the stuff that you normally do on social media. But with all that being said, this is 3G Geek signing off.